Реал ты.
I figured you'd be sick of drills by now. Hopefully our training exercises will be more interesting than what they've had you doing at the academy. Open the door by clicking the right mouse button. The right button uses items in the world.
Я сделал Е.
The key on the desk opens encryption-based nanotech locks. When you pick it up, it will automatically be added to your keyring. Use the keyring to unlock the door and proceed to the next area.
А, ну нормально, нет.
To get a lot of equipment during these exercises. Press F1 at any time to access the inventory screen, which will let you add and remove items from the tool belt. Press F2 to view your current goals and any notes you may decide to take. On a typical mission, a UNATCO agent's objectives are logged electronically so that he can stay on task at all times.
Да, это я сделал Е. А это... А я не знаю, что А. А это просто бегать.
Now pick up a weapon and try to break open those crates. One of them's indestructible. The others contain things you might find useful.
Халва тупо.
Now pick up the lockpick and use it to open the door. Lockpicking takes time and expends the self-assembling resources of modern lockpicks. Just be patient and remember your training. At higher skill levels, you won't need as much time or lockpick resources to pick a lock. Doors have two strength values. The door strength tells you how much damage the door takes before being destroyed. The lock strength tells you how many lockpicks will be required to pick the lock. Some doors have an infinite strength and an infinite lock strength. That means you have to find a key. The code to the door has been stored in that data cube. Right-click on the data cube to read the contents, then type the code into the keypad. You activate the keypad with the right mouse button, just like you activate a data cube or any object in the world.
Номер телефона тупо.
Use the disposable multi-tools on the table to hack the keypad up ahead. A multi-tool's resources are finite. When a tool is depleted, it becomes useless. The manual describes other uses for the multi-tool. At higher skill levels, you will need less time and multi-tool resources to hack a given device.
Стример еще лучше, кстати. Ой.
I'm here to pick up all munitions and equipment. Thanks for the cooperation, Agent.
Fuck off. Ага. Ой.
Lying in front of you is a brave cadet who volunteered to be rendered unconscious for this next training exercise. Highlight and search him to find the key to the medical room. Afterward, pick up his body and place it on the medical table so that one of my aides can revive him once the exercise is over.
Так, чё у меня как инвентарь открыть, я не помню. Ага.
Good work. I'll get someone down there immediately to revive Private Winslow. Move on to the next area. You can bet this won't be the last time we send you into a dark room. Turn on your light augmentation and find the exit on the other side. Just press F12 by default.
F12, бля. F12.
You're not a mech, but you're enough of a machine to need repair once in a while. If you used up some bioelectric energy getting through the dark area, for example, this contraption can charge you back up. Congratulations, you completed phase 1. Move over the ramp into the next rooms to begin learning movement skills. We'll be watching you through the cameras, like the one you can see up in the corner. In the field, remember that terrorists sometimes use cameras like this in their security grids to set off alarms and alert guards to your location.
А F не занято, тут же столько кнопок, я помню вообще. Чё, блядь? Было в 12 же включить свет. Звук прикольный. Center view, блядь. Turn left. Короче, оно мне пока не надо, потом разберусь.
Jump across the platforms. You'll have to crouch to get under those pipes. If you fall, use these stairs to begin again. You need to go through the door up ahead, but it's blocked.
Подожди, почему не
Those wooden
написано,
crates are
типа,
too big to
light?
jump and too heavy to lift, so use the metal crates near the wall to build steps. To pick up a crate, walk up to it so that it highlights, then click the right mouse button. To drop something you're holding,
Блядь.
you can press the tab key by default.
Сука. Как убрать первую команду, блядь? Ой, бля. Так, press the key. Press the key. И что? Press the key. Ты понимаешь, что оно... Ага, да я понял. Ой. Все. Ок. Смешной звук. Ого. Что я сделал?
Now go up the ladder at the other end of the room. By default, you look up and use the arrow keys to climb. We get some complaints about this sweat burst because the water's contaminated. Recruits forget to grab the hazmat suit and end up in my office. Not pretty. Or they forget that they have to put the suit on by selecting it and pressing the left mouse button. Remember that the hazmat is disposable. You can wear it only once, and it operates only for a fixed duration. Use the ramp on the other side of the pool to climb out. These medical bots, normally used for quick...
Да заткнись, блядь.
Welcome to the combat training area. I am Günther Hermann, and I will be monitoring your progress here. We will start with weapon familiarization. Your first exercise will be to learn a little about aiming and targeting. Step up to the shooting range to the west.
Ну,
The targets are released by using the buttons on the counter. Release the first target and take a few shots with one of the pistols until it is destroyed. Notice the targeting reticle appears when you aim at a target.
да чё не могу. Ну. А, кнопочка, точно. Чё, блядь?
Good. If you hold your aim for a few seconds before firing, you will notice the reticle starts out wide and tightens as you hold. The longer you aim as a target without moving, the greater your accuracy will become. Release the second target and aim before shooting this time. Now proceed to the next area.
А я могу?
I'm here to pick up all munitions and equipment. Thanks for the
А как-то
cooperation,
есть
Agent.
какие-то баги, что пальнуть его? Сейчас, як я попробую. Блин, ну неужели никто не пытался это сделать?
Send in your equipment. That's right. No cheating.
This is a rifle range. Here, you will learn one of the ways skill level makes a difference in
А
your
это чел
accuracy.
сдохнет, который говорит,
Step up to the
«Нет,
shooting
нет,
range.
скажи, please». Я уверен, что я же его еще увижу.
The targets are released using the buttons on the counter. Release the first target and destroy it with the rifle. Use the rifle scope by pressing the left bracket key to turn the scope on.
Брекет гей, бля.
Excellent. Now we are going to raise your skill with rifles to master level. Release the second target and destroy it. Good fuck. As you can see, higher skills give you better range, accuracy, and
настроил на
effectiveness. Proceed to the next area when you are
Прошлой
ready.
игры. Я помню, я ждал. Бля. Они не пробивают его. Ну неужели... Ну почему?
Gotta start the next section without arms or tools. Rules are rules.
Заткнись. Нет, это черная тень, это прикалывает кружочек.
This is the demolitions training area. First you will learn to use the lamp as a proximity mine.
Да никто не будет
Approach the
наклонно
bay window
заезжать,
and you
раз.
will see a lamp placed on the target board on the black and red wall. Press the first button next to the window and a security bot will be released. Watch as he nears the lamp. Lamps placed on the walls are proximity triggered.
Бля, где? Где я вижу его? Нормально, чтобы показать.
This time you will place your own lamp. Take a lamp from the munitions bay and proceed to the red and black wall below.
Я должен буду поставить эту парашу.
Very good, Agent Denton. You may proceed to the next area for more demolitions training.
О, more demolition training, I like it.
Get as close to the wall as possible when you place the lamp. If you aren't close enough, the lamp will fall to the ground and detonate.
Че он там говорил, я прослушал.
You'll need a few extra lamps for the demolitions area. Here, catch.
Вот это нормальный чел.
Next, you will need to breach the doors in the hallway.
Эй,
Throw a lamp down to the end of the hall. Once it blows, proceed. Notice how the wooden door was destroyed and the metal and barred door doors remained. Remember this for future reference. Beyond the destroyed door,
Да
you
блин,
see a damaged piece of wall you can also breach with a lamp. Try that now.
чё говоришь?
Excellent. Notice that the vault is opened. Look for other weakened walls such as this, and your lamp and other explosives will allow you to breach them.
пройти.
Continue through that breach and on to the next section. The area beyond the door is the grenade defusing facility. Here you will learn how to remove planted explosive devices. At each of the corners of this area, you will find a lamp lighted on the wall. You must disarm and remove all 4 lamps before you can proceed to the next section
Как
of
его
training.
ремовать?
You will need to move up to the lamp quickly and defuse it by right-clicking.
А,
A second
right-кликом?
right-click will remove the lamp from the wall.
В смысле? А, лайт один раз надо, окей.
A word of warning, Agent Denton. This was a simulated experience. Real lamps will not be so forgiving. You may proceed to the next area.
I'm here to pick up all munitions and equipment. Thanks for the cooperation, Agent.
А реально переставил же шелюха. А что мне поменять? Как эта кнопка, типа... Сейчас. Так. Use object in the world. Е буквой надо было, да? Ну да, да.
Now you will learn to move quietly and conceal
О,
yourself
это для
so
меня.
that you will be able to avoid a confrontation altogether. The test is simple. Get to the far north door without being spotted by the guards below. If one of them sees you, he will sound an alarm and lock the door.
Может, дефолт надо сделать? И только реально, наверное, на дефолт поставить, слышишь? Как ты думаешь? Реал, да? Только F12 поменять на фонарик и все. Что еще посоветуешь? Мне тоже нравится, ты видел? Restore default. А оно не... А я не могу, смотри. Ой. Learn right E. Ага. О. А чё она не ресторится, кстати, как-то? А я уже поставил. У меня аж палец болит, я так нажимаю сильно.
Remember, don't let the guards see you. Use the crates for cover and crouch when you move.
Пока кинуть.
Hear that? Everybody check weapons. Somebody's there. A guy in civvies.
Guards can be distracted. Pick up and throw an object near them, and they will go investigate the noise. Bottles, plants, flasks, many things will work.
Хузера, говорит, я мимо него пробегу.
You blew it. The alarm just closed the north door. Return to the control room to the south and press the button in the overlook window to restart the
Ну
test.
это долго, чел. Эй, а меня не видно будет в темноте, я типа в темноте сижу.
Hey, who's there?
Always remember the 4 basic tactics to avoid detection. Crouch behind concealment. Stay behind enemies. Move slowly to avoid making noise. And use shadows to conceal yourself.
Так, а подожди, а
Be alert
почему
to every possibility.
оно в темноте меня видно было?
This time, don't let the guards see you. Stay crouched, stay behind the crates, and stay behind the guards.
Тупая игра, блядь. Ну не для меня осталось, ну Илюха, ну вот что поделать. Как его юзать, блядь? Правая кнопка, я нажал на себя.
Movement, sir, movement!
Very good. I hope you remember this lesson, Agent. They have assigned us to be partners, and I will not stop to hold your hand and repeat myself when we are facing a real enemy.
Как deactivate?
Now for the last test. You have to find a way across the river to the exit on the other side. There's more than one way to get there, depending on your approach and the skills you want to use. It's up to you. Make use of the IFF system to identify enemies. The crosshairs will highlight red over enemies, green over allies, and white over neutrals.
Я МГС 1 старый выбрал. Чё, охерел, блядь? Ты меня не видишь, ты меня не бачишь, блядь. Моя игра. Да пошел ты сразу, блядь. Так а смысл? Это уже конец, я помню-то, блядь. Вот это, кстати, надо. Так, Quick Save. Quick Save. А какие посоветуешь? Просто наверняка тут F5, F6 типа юзаются тоже ж. Я помню. Может какой-то page up, page down? Да я знаю. Сейчас. Не, ну если тебе нравится. Так, page up. Quick load, page down. Главное не перепутать. Да, тупая, блядь. Да я вылез, ну как я вперед пошел? Я уже не помню, куда идти, но тут, по-моему, нет смысла уже, это ж конец. Да зачем это, блин, это уже конец все равно. Да. Я помню, что это конец, типа. Ой, это типа вообще в игру выйти из игры, да? Ага. Прикольно. Я гений? Скажи, что да. Рожденный ползать. А ну хоть видно все там? Да. Да я прошлый раз прошел вообще прям с одного, за 2 секунды все. Ну, а я по воде прошел. Я миллион IQ наоборот. Так, говори, куда тратить очки. Я буду нет. Или ведьмаком. Необычно. Straight fight. Я сказал. Пиши, куда тратить очки. Компьютер с электроник, окей. Подожди. Компьютер с электроник. Ты меня хвостишь на вонючий стелс, да? Все, 275 очей. Короче, пойдем. Чел, я МГС и
Your
пошел.
appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week. I've already discussed the matter with the senator.
I take it he was agreeable.
He didn't really have a choice.
Has he been infected?
Oh, yes. Most certainly. When I mentioned that we could put him on the priority list for the ambrosia vaccine, he was so willing it was almost pathetic.
Кстати, реально
This plague, the rioting is intensifying to the point where we may not be able to contain it.
Why contain it? Let it spill over into the schools and churches. Let the bodies pile up in the streets. In the end, they'll beg us to save them.
I've received reports of armed attacks on shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are starting to get desperate.
Of course they're desperate. They can smell their death, and the sound they'll make rattling their cage will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The others may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're behind the problems in
Чел, это,
Paris.
конечно, клоун надо.
Bunch of pretentious old men playing at running the world. But the world left them behind long ago. We are the future.
We have other problems.
UNATCO?
Formed by executive order after the terrorist strike on the statue. I have someone in place, though. I'm more concerned about Savage. He's relocated to Vandenberg.
Our biochem corpus is far in advance of theirs, as is our electronic sentience. And their ethical inflexibility has allowed us to make progress in areas they refuse to consider.
The augmentation project?
Among other things, but I must admit that I have been somewhat disappointed in the performance of the primary unit.
The secondary unit should be online soon. It's currently undergoing preparation and will be operational within 6 months. My people will continue to report on its progress. Necessary, the primary will be terminated.
We've had to endure much, you and I, but soon there will be order again. A new age. Aquinas spoke of the mythical city on the hill. Soon that city will be a reality, and we will be crowned its king.
Да я понимаю.
Not better than kings. Gods.
МГС ставил. О, топ.
Heads up, JC. Your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock. The NSF is raiding the island and shots have been fired. I repeat, find Paul. I will monitor your situation from HQ.
Надо потом сказать.
I spill my drink.
Paul, I thought you were in Hong Kong. Welcome to the Coalition, JC. I might as well start using your code name. Think I'd miss my brother's first day? Didn't think you'd have a choice. What's going on? The NSF. They hit one of our shipments. A few of them got away, but we trapped the rest in the statue. What are we waiting for? Looks like a textbook assault. The NSF took one of our agents hostage. The bots are holding the perimeter, but my orders are to hold back and send you in alone. I think someone high up wants to see how you handle the situation. All I've got with me is a pistol and an electric prod. I don't mind a test, but UNATCO better issue some hardware. Remember that we're police. Stick with the prod. It'll stun your opponents or knock them unconscious. A non-lethal takedown is always the most silent way to eliminate resistance. Just in case, though, Manderley wants you to pick an additional weapon. A sniper rifle, a GEP gun, or a mini crossbow.
Что взять, я не помню. Ты говорил джеп-ган, да? По-моему, это второе. Да.
Never know when I might come up against some heavy armor. Give me the GEP gun. The GEP gun might be useful. They have a security bot on patrol near the statue entrance. Great. What's the first move? I'm going to give you a map of the island. If you can get to the north dock, a UNATCO informant will give you a key to the statue doors. He responds to the code phrase, iron and copper. You could avoid a lot of fighting, though, if you found a back way into the statue. I'll see how it looks on shore. Your primary objective is the makeshift command center the terrorists have installed at the top of the statue. But don't forget about Agent Harriman. We think he's being held on the ground floor. What are my orders when I reach the command center? Interrogate the leader. We don't yet know why the terrorists would risk an open assault. You just gonna stay here? There's been some activity at sea. I'm going to watch the coast. Why'd they bring you back to New York? I don't know what they have planned. I messed up an assassination attempt on one of the Triad leaders in Hong Kong. UNATCO pulled you out. It's a long story. You better head to the statue. Which Triad was UNATCO targeting? We'll talk about that later. How was your graduation? I want to hear what happened. I wish I could have come. At the time, I could have cared less that Mom and Dad came to mind, but it was a good thing. The UN threw a dinner in honor of me, the first nano-augmented agent. I didn't know that. Guess that must be old news. Dad made a toast. I don't know if you remember his old brown suit. A toast? That doesn't sound like our father. It was hard for him in front of the diplomats, but he savored every moment. Strange how proud he could be when so much was due to our augmentations. Yes, he was proud. I believe that much. It was nice to have done something for him and Mom. I wish someone could have been there for you. I'm used to being on my own. One can be too self-sufficient, I'm coming to believe. What's your take on the situation, Corporal?
The bots have them bottled up, sir. We go right in if it weren't for the whole backboard.
How'd they get one of our agents?
Gunter went rogue on us. When the order came, he wouldn't pull back. Now you get to bail him out.
Где башни? Ой.
Welcome aboard, Agent. They come this way. I got them, sir.
NSF everywhere, JC. Your orders are to shoot on sight. A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bum. Identify yourself with the phrase, iron and copper.
Iron and copper, iron and copper, iron and copper. Надо запомнить. Сейчас бы помнить, как тут карту вызвать.
enemy stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
Нихера себе тут. Так, это я где-то вот здесь, по идее. Так, сейчас. Images, что тут еще? Только один, да? Так, сейчас. А, это я помню.
Welcome aboard, Agent.
Я идиот, я думал, это враги уже. Я понял.
Everything was clear an hour ago. Then, boom.
Топ. Это уже unfriendly Reddit users. Да уже все, я ушел.
Freight base is under lockdown till the danger's gone, Agent Denton.
Right. How you guys holding up?
UNATCO Command made us pull back, I guess for Gunther's sake. What's the deal? We're ready to go in.
We're taking a minimum force approach. We're cops after all.
Ask me. I think we should frag them all. You trespass on UNATCO property, you get pumped full of lead.
When due process fails us, we really do live in a world of terror.
Thought you nanowogs were supposed to be badass killing machines. Guess I was wrong.
Guess so.
Some advice. You get out there, you're gonna have to tangle with some real sons of bitches. Best thing is to pick them off from 50 or 100 paces with a scope. I scored an extra one from a couple of thugs we dropped down by the dock. You can have it for 700 credits. I also picked up some 10mm ammo and some crossbow darts. Say 200 for one and 60 for the other.
Shouldn't you turn that stuff over to the quartermaster?
Sure, I will. As long as Command has the rest of us on parade drill, someone might as well put this hardware to use.
И что ему давать? Транквилизатор Дартс? Окей.
I'll check back with you later.
Better have the right equipment, or you'll be sorry.
I'll check back with you.
My orders are to hang back. If I catch sight of the NSF commander at the top of the statue, I'm gonna take a shot. Screw Manderley. The thugs must be desperate to attack us here. I don't like just standing around, but orders are orders.
Может, я не ту реплику выбрал, которую надо было. Это все, что я взял, вот это ЕМП, гранейд. Вот это ради этого я порвал. А, ты не про это говорил, наверное. Говорил про вот эту. Я должен как-то отключить. Тут я не могу ничего контролировать. Включать, открывать. Или это просто подсказка, типа, что будет, что мне ожидать. Так я понимаю, вот я нажал, я выбираю вот. Вот, открыл я. Этот я не могу. Или ты не... Ну я знаю о смысле. Ладно. Вырублю. Не знаю зачем, правда.
whoever was in that barge, the NSF sure was.
Ты типа биту имеешь? Так там бита будет еще, нет? Да, уже понял. Ну, насрать. Я понял. Типа эти штуки редкие, да, я так понял.
Be careful. The NSF has set up patchwork security systems here.
Ой, бля.
The NSF put a commercial-grade security bot in this area. You can either avoid its patrol route, or, if you're feeling lucky, try and take it out with the EMP grenades or explosives. I wouldn't recommend taking it on with small arms.
Окей, попробую подойти туда. А я ж выключил камеры. Или это они тут выключили, я не помню. Нет, ты ничего не видел. Да, ну где мне его найти, блин? Я ж без понятия вообще. Ладно, я хочу проверить. Ага, понял. Touchdown. Да это понятно, что в главный вход не идти, просто не знаю куда. Пробую туда пойти. Так, F1. Да иди ты. Надо сюда, наверное. У нас север, ага. Ну я туда и хотел идти. Так что не плюс whatever, так сказать. О, тут прикольно придумали, типа можно. Да говно обойти. Где оно, блин? Ой, бля. Просто надо настроиться, что это старая игра, где все скрыто. Не как сейчас. Сейчас надо переключить режимы. А он будет зеленым подсвечиваться, да, я так понял? Вижу. Зеленое говно.
It all happened an hour ago. The barge docked and the NSF moved right on in, offloading the cargo into speedboats. Our undercover man, Harley Philbin, should be somewhere out on the docks now.
I got this one. I got this one. Who was that? I didn't bash it.
about time you showed up. Iron and copper. The statue is copper on an iron frame, right?
Password's enough, pal. Don't think you know something about the lady I don't. My dad did tours out here.
I heard that you can get inside.
Depends. You get your man out, take back the statue, whatever. But I know the commander and I don't want to see him get hurt. Here's a picture so you don't make a mistake.
You can trust me.
I'll take your word. Here's the key to the front entrance. Commander's not much of a soldier. He'll surrender as soon as he sees you. I need him alive because he's my main contact at the NSF. If he's dead, I don't have much of a business.
Thanks. You with Philbin?
I get a cut for bringing him over.
Tell me what you know about the NSF operation.
I'm not that high level. The more elite troops, they're the ones that took over the ship and unloaded it into speedboats. I think we're supposed to be a diversion.
Ship?
That's all I know. The commander gave me a 10mm clip, a box of 30-06 ammo, and some crossbow darts and said, keep your head down. Like I'm gonna take on your NATCO troops. Want 'em? You can have the clip for 175, the 30-06 for 300, and the darts for 50. But if I was you, I'd avoid a head-on attack altogether, and not even you.
No thanks. How do you know so much about the commander?
He's my main contact in the NSF. I need him alive and out on bail.
UNATCO will probably keep him in custody.
At least he has a chance if he's alive. I warned him, you know. I said right to his face, don't take weapons into the lady. That makes you as bad as UNATCO.
Don't forget, it was the NSF that C4'd the statue in the first place. UNATCO's here to put the pieces back together.
Ask me, I think the government did it. They want people to think the NSF are terrorists. I'd better get paid good for this. Remember, you said you wouldn't go in shooting.
Yeah. Я знаю, я помню эти контейнеры, пока не помню. Топ, я знал, что ты заржешь, блядь. Вот бы клип с этого говна сделать. Пострел фейс тупо. Тупо Half-Life. Ай, блядь. А, найс, блядь, лестница. Я в прошлый раз так же забирался. Что он мне сделает? Я фонарик включил, да? Что будет? Да я согласен, это плохая идея была. Не этого ботана надо было, типа там какая-то еще была дополнительная еще. Так, вот это он выйдет так. вот этот ублюдок. Угу, помню. Этого я помню спасал тоже. Бонжур, командир. Честно, не помню, как идти. Да я помню, что что-то... Я заходил внутрь, я помню. Только вроде не через дверь. Ой. Подъем. Я помню, я спасал того ублюдка с акцентом албанским. Да и похуй. Блядь. Тоже задело, да, брат? Ну, я ж вроде бы не прям сразу наверх шел. А ну я пробегу или нет? Так я даже видел эту штуку, чел, но мне просто не хватило этого опыта. Вырвалось. А, это типа не МГС, да? Чего, блядь, будете? Я сейчас их взорву нахуй, Илюха. Мне нечем отвлекать их. Блядь. Да надо что у педика спасти. Только не туда иду, я так понял. Блядь. Да понял, все, идем вниз. Роджер. Я вот помню это дерьмо. Блядь.
Did they find the shipment?
А я помню, на вот этой штуке я тоже фейлил, кстати. Только я не помню. У меня ЕМП есть, но, наверное, это ж не вариант вообще. хорошо, но... Что мне, блядь, делать? Как в МГСе, типа? А, я понял, ну как в МГСе крутится, я понял. Реал? Не, нихуя не работает. Не работает. Не работает. Да, блядь, я ж пробежал. Чё? Серьезно? Что ты будешь делать? Сучёныш.
I could swear I heard something.
А тут прицела нету, да?
All clear.
Так, ладно, сохраняемся. Assassin's Creed.
This security setup is strictly amateur stuff. Keep an eye out for ways to bypass it. These old pre-millennial buildings are riddled with ventilation shafts and maintenance tunnels. I think Gunther is being held behind this laser trigger alarm. If you don't set off the alarm, you can either hack the control panel.
А если в башку ёбнуть его?
I think Gunther is being held behind this laser-triggered alarm. If you don't want to set off the alarm, you can either hack the control panel in the doorway or find a way around. My blueprint of the statue shows a few air shafts.
Бля, у меня нету хаков. Бля, у меня была отмычка. Это пока не надо. А тут не... Вот тут отмычка можно.
I think we've got an intruder.
Блин, я просто не знаю, я не до конца понял, видимо, как что взламывать.
This security setup is strictly amateur stuff. Keep an eye out for ways to bypass it. These old pre-millennial buildings are riddled with ventilation shafts and maintenance tunnels. I think Gunther is being held behind this laser-triggered alarm. If you don't want to set off the alarm, you can either hack the control panel in the doorway or find a way around. My blueprint of the statue shows a few air shafts.
Ну, покрутился, блядь. Я вижу лом ебучий. Ну, смотрю направо и чё? Ну вот право, да.
I think we've got an intruder.
Что я не понимаю, что ты хочешь от меня, блядь. Ты правда эту парашу галимую. Правда этот кот ебучий.
security setup is strictly amateur stuff. Keep an eye out for ways to bypass it. These old pre-millennial buildings are riddled with ventilation shafts and maintenance tunnels.
Я хотел взломать типа и выключить.
I think Gunther is being held behind this laser-triggered alarm. If you don't want to set off the alarm, you can either hack the control panel in the doorway or find a way around. My blueprint of the statue shows a few air shafts.
Чё она не сохранила? Где эта сирота французская ебучая? Сейф, топ. Так, сохранюсь. Ну тут точно отмычка, блядь. Если нет, то я удаляю его. Но не этим. Да не, в пизду хакать, блядь, я шоботан. Ой, блядь. Это я переборщил, конечно. Но я видел, что можно сюда идти. Блять, мой план коварный не реализовался, по-моему. Как ты увидел, блять, капс? Тупой, блять, что ли? Ну это стульчиков пол. Ну типа я ж правильно думаю, что надо стул поставить и... Тут же больше нечего ставить. Ну я правильно ж думал. Так я тоже так делаю. Я и так попробовал. Как в кейсе Банихо, понял? Ну бля, ну я ж правильно все придумал, ну реально. И так я пробую. Сука, ёбаный стул, блядь. Пизду, блядь. Чё, параша. Ёбаный стул. Ой, блядь. Нахуй мне эта граната, блядь, нужна. Не знаю.
Something moved. Could be the law. I got this.
Сука, стал съебать.
I know I heard. I got this.
Вот так вот, блядь, моё. Моё, блядь. А, это оно зарядилось.
Gunther's in that room, one of our top agents.
Да ёбаный. Сука.
Gunther's in that room, one of our top agents.
I think we got cops.
Серьезно, блядь? Каким образом я не попал по нему? Чем мне ее взорвать, блядь? Меня взорвут, нахуй.
Gunther's in that room, one of our top agents.
Quiet. I think we got cops.
Хули ты встал? Так оно, блядь, они все пойдут сюда, эти долбоёбы. Ну и что ты мне предложил?
Big got paid. These guys aren't so tough.
Сука, еблан, блядь. Я знал, что так будет. А. Прикольно. Да я понял. Я просто вырубил, я забыл. Да меня отвлекли, дурак.
Glad you're not hurt, Agent.
Command should not have left us to be surrounded.
Risk is part of the job. I think you lucked out this time.
Agent Navarra and I were ready to go in.
but for no reason they said pull back. I do not retreat. Please give me a weapon and move out of the way.
First thing is to get you out of here. I'll handle the enemy.
Excuse that I have forgotten your brother Paul Denton and the infinite power of nano-augmentation.
I just can't spare any arms. Please retreat to a safe location.
Go ahead. Advance up the stairs to the command center at the top. I will take my rusty metal bones and sweep away into the junk pile.
Мне кажется, я ему спасу этим жизнь.
Now I see the reason for the pullback. They wanted to show off their new nano-augmentation technology.
Так, все, теперь наверх можно идти, да? Наверх идти или нет? Это отвлекающий маневр был. Эй, я чё этим тварюкам пофигу? Блять, короче. Мне, сука. Ботаны ебучие. Хватит пиздюлей. Сейчас они эти пидорасы. Ебучие. Ебаные.
Gunther has re-established contact.
That's
He says
it.
you helped
He's
him
a cop.
escape. Good work.
Аж здесь.
Now I see the reason for the pullback. They wanted to show.
Забыл засейвиться. Мне нечего кинуть, я не знаю, чем их отвлечь.
Uh-oh, I got this.
Чем мне отвлечь? У меня ничего нет. Мне нечего кинуть, ничего. Ну. Не знаю.
Gunther has re-established contact. He says you helped him escape. Good work. Some news, JC. The NSF targeted a shipment of the plague vaccine Ambrosia. We can't locate it. See if the leader will surrender when you reach the command post. We'd like to interrogate him.
Let's get out of here.
I'm standing my ground.
Easy. We want you to take this one alive and conscious. Find out what you can about the shipment, then turn him over to one of the troopers.
Don't shoot. I surrender.
So you think you know better than FEMA what to do with this month's Ambrosia shipment?
You're too late. It's on its way back to the people, and you can't do a damn thing about it.
Tell me about the shipment, and I'll order the troops to pick you up as a prisoner instead of a corpse.
Ask away. We already won this round.
Where are you taking it?
We're just giving ordinary people the same chance to survive as the bureaucrats in Washington.
You'll have to unload in New York because the choppers would spot you at sea.
I think the government made the plague on purpose to get rid of the population growth.
Well done. I will pass on your orders to the troopers. Report back to base on the wet...
Just answer the question.
Don't believe me? It's all in the numbers. For 100 years, there's been a conspiracy of plutocrats against ordinary people.
You have a single fact to back that up?
Number one, in 1945, corporations paid 50% of federal taxes. Now they pay about 5%. Number two, in 1900, 90% of Americans were self-employed. Now it's about 2%.
So?
It's called consolidation. Strengthen governments and corporations, weaken individuals. With taxes, this can be done imperceptibly over time.
I guarantee you that the interrogation staff at UNATCO will not be as forbearing as I am.
Yeah, the secret police. You're just bullies for a completely illegitimate government in Washington.
We will locate that shipment one way or another.
The entire executive branch is handpicked. 19 of the last 23 U.S. presidents have been members of the Trilateral Commission. The Trilateral Commission is financed by the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds. Don't tell me.
That's a think tank. Anyone can become a member.
But not everyone does. That's why they call it the secret government. You can't fight ideas with bullets.
Я уверен, что эта штука важнее, чем...
Did you ever ask what it's for? The surveillance, the police, the shoot-on-sight laws. Is that freedom? UNATCO teaches teenagers to fight when it still seems like a game. And look at you. You're a killing machine.
The chief finally let us loose. We were right behind you and cut through them like a hot knife through butter.
Who's the scary one, huh? Me or you? The more of us you kill, the more that secessionism lives in the hearts of the people.
I'll take it from here.
Ever wonder why big car companies pay 2% tax while the guys on the assembly line pay 40? Corporations are so big you don't even know who you're working for. That's terror. Terror built into the system.
Good work, Agent.
The more of us you kill, the more that secessionism lives in the hearts of the people.
Интересно, это правда про налоги или нет? Я думаю, да. Все, типа я прошел. Мне надо вернуться типа сюда, да? Как мне позвонить? Тут типа написано доложить, а, наверное, вернуться туда же, да? Сейчас будет? Вот та самая?
They sent us in to pick up the pieces. We've already searched the bodies and delivered the enemy munitions.
Блин, я не помню, я помню, что это было. Сейчас, подожди. Прикольно. Ой. Короче, мне сюда, мне возвращаться туда, где я был, да? Окей.
Don't worry about the bodies. We'll handle the cleanup.
Ага, напротив этого говна. Ну да, логично. Подожди. HQ, ну это ж за...
Someone should have put a slug in the commander's head.
Minimum force won't work in the city. You better take some hardware.
О, музлотоп.
I'll check back with you later. We've got the island secured. How did things look in the statue? The leader surrendered. So they were after Ambrosia. A month's supply for the East Coast. We think they've taken it back to the city. I didn't know UNATCO handled the Ambrosia distribution. Manderley will brief us shortly. UNATCO makes sure the limited supply of vaccine gets to government agencies and key industries. It's good to finally see some action. Just keep a level head. You're doing well so far. Now get inside. I'll meet you in Manderley's office, level 2. Get inside. I'll meet you in Manderley's office.
Way to go, sir. I thought Gunther was a goner.
Candy bar. Я хочу candy bar.
It's my first day, too. I'm pretty excited. I was in your class at the academy. You probably don't remember.
Это один из
Check in with Manderley on level 2.
Найс, музло.
Come on in. The retinal scanner can read blood vessel patterns right through your sunglasses.
Реально музло. Кидаешь мне в него.
Remember that Mr. Manderley wants to see you. Level 2. His secretary, Janice Reed, has your login and password.
We finally got to cap some rebels, eh, Denton?
Oh, level 1. Есть смысл пытаться что-то сделать? Музыка топ.
Think that's funny?
Infinite, точно.
Your partner for the next assignment, Anna Navarra, is in the adjoining break room to the east. Maybe you should introduce yourself.
Think that's funny?
Good work out there, Mr. Denton. Mr. Mandalay said you handled yourself nicely. Welcome to UNATCO HQ. Our little family keeps getting bigger.
Is Mr. Manderley available?
Yes, go right in. By the way, your computer account is ready. Log in JCD, password Bionic Man. He's waiting, JC.
Hey.
He's waiting, JC. He's waiting, JC.
Блин, только вот это меня бесит, что долго так.
He's waiting,
Блин,
JC.
я не успею. Я не знаю, честно говоря, что делать.
Reporting for duty, sir.
The man himself. Splendid. Do you accept my apologies about the situation topside?
A refreshing change from the academy, sir.
Don't despise training, my boy. Even you would be worthless without the shaping touch of drills and studies.
So the NSF took a shipment of the ambrosia vaccine? Give me a chopper and a pilot and I'll handle it.
I'm sure you could. Yes, indeed. But we're having your brother head up the recovery team. You'll work with Agent Anna Navarra. Why don't we meet when you've seen Jaime for a medical checkup and received your equipment from Sam Carter? You'll be briefed at that time.
Yes, sir.
Эй, она меняется часто.
JC.
Топ.
The Med Center and Armory are on level 3. I've got work to do. That's enough, Agent.
А там, ну, типа, ничего важного нету в этих мемах.
Come back when you've seen Carter and Reyes.
Ого, що це за технології? Так, мне сейчас идти? Да я переключал.
You've got to see Carter and Reyes before Mandalay can brief you. I guess the nano-augmentation program is really about to take off.
That was a close one up there. I don't like getting shot at, not one bit. Thank God my shift is almost over.
How unprofessional.
Dope.
Expecting a show.
Dope.
Don't think I won't report this.
Dope.
Expecting a show. How unprofessional. How unprofessional. Expecting a show. Expecting a show.
Эфик.
I didn't know we'd be fighting a war.
Не убегай, Чем все разрешаю, Илюха? Ты видишь честно? Я представляю, как я за Марсиком бегаю, так же самое типа достаю его. И смеялся так же, реально.
You're getting warm.
И ржал бы так же самое, и словом бегал бы и ударить пытался. Ладно, ты знаешь, что нет, но бегал бы точно.
You're red hot. Looks like you found me.
Топ. Я письма переключаю. Наверное. Там же разные письма были, ну. Ты чё, прикалываешься? Я разные письма читал, нажимал. Вот смотри. А, ну тут да. А. Типа одного юзера, да, я понял. Да я все равно не успеваю, ну никак все перечитать. Да я понял. Ну тут уютно, я скажу так.
Like leading a mouse to cheese.
This thing is starting to give me a headache.
Don't worry, we shut it down when you go off duty.
I guess I'll get used to it.
I'm Alex Jacobson, communications engineer.
I suppose you already know who I am.
Getting there. You're certainly quicker on the uptake than your brother Paul ever was.
Thanks.
Блин, мне не нравится,
You're
что...
breaking my concentration.
Монтереллы, второе письмо. Окей. Ничего, я не понял, что там. Так, ладно, на сегодня пока хватит. Буду так по миссии по 2 играть. Сколько тут... Игра сколько идет? Сколько примерно, скажи часов? 40 там. Ну я уже...
Careful.
Да уже, чел, какой друзья, ты что, прикалываешься? Я даже не помню, где это... Прошло 8 минут, ты что, прикалываешься? Ладно, пофиг, потом как в следующий раз зайду. Просто сейчас не буду сохраняться. Ладно, сохранюсь на всякий случай. Так, все, пока, все.